successfully grown the almond trees. After 1 year, almond started giving fruit. So by assuming that almond is successful in our area, he further produced more almond trees for the farmers. And uh, then in 2016, we got success in growing apple trees. As my father saw an image in Punjab Kesari newspaper that in Punjab, Hoshiarpur district, a farmer is successfully growing apple. Palampur University has
Introduce this breed.
introduced this variety of apple which is successful in hot areas. So he saw that, and then doing after doing research on that, we got my father got success in getting apple trees from Palampur University. He brought those trees to our place, and then doing some after doing experiments on the trees, he got success in growing also apple trees. Now we are sharing some images for you. First of all, we will share the image of an almond trees. This is the almond tree which he has firstly grown in back in 1996. This is image of today. In this time, almond tree drop all their leaves so that they can start new season of blooming and got the fruits. After that, now we will share the image of fruiting. This is the fruit of the almond. This is of 3 years old plants, which is giving fruiting, and this is the plant which is of 6 years of age. These are
Uh,
the buds.
Mr. Uday Pratap, we can't see the image.
You are not seeing the image.
वो इससे
Now we have
पिछली
shared
ज्यादा
the
अच्छी
image. Now you can see, ma'am.
Yes, we can see now.
Yes, farmers. Now you can see
पिछली
that
वाली
this is
ज्यादा
the image of the 3 years old almond tree. Now we will share the image of the first almond tree. This is the image of the first almond tree, which we have grown in back in 1996. As you can see, there are no leaves on the tree in this time. Now I will show you. This is the image of the flowering. From the buds, these are the buds which are now transforming into the flowers. In the season of the Feb, the buds convert into the flowers, and then in March of month, almond fruit starts setting. We are showing the next image. This is the image of the almond on
मई
in May, month of May, and the age of the tree is
7 years.
this is 7 years old tree. Now we are seeing another image in Narender Singh Chauhan. This tree is near about 10 years old, and you can see the almonds on the tree. Hmm. The image that you can see now, these are the small almond plants which are being grafted in back in January, December to January, from 20 December to 20 January, and they are now in the blooming stage, and they will got leaves in the by the end of the Feb, and then in the March of the month, these are ready to sell with the poly bag. Farmers, if we talk about the average fruiting, the average fruiting of an almond is near about 55 kgs from an almond tree. After 5 years, almonds start producing fruits after 1 year. 1 year, after 1 year, you can get 2 to 3 or 4 almonds per plant. Then the uh,
Next year
next year you got some
2.5 से 3 किलो.
near about 2.5 to 3 kg per plant. And after 5 years, one plant is fully matured. And after maturing, average fruiting is 55 kg. Maximum Fruiting is 80 kg per plant. You can get maximum 80 kgs from one healthy plant after 7 to 8 years.
Green.
The average age of the plant is 45 to 40 to 45 years. And you farmers can also sell the green almond in market in the month of the May and June. In month of the May and June, we can sell the almond which is in green stage, kacha badam, we say in local language, and those fruits can also be sold in the market. The price which we got in the market in our areas is 80 rupees to 160 rupees per kg average. And when the almond is fully ripe, it's in the month of the July. In July, almond fully ripe. Now we will talk about apple trees. Let me show you some images of apple trees. This is the image of the apple tree on 28th May last year. This plant is near about 5 years old plants, and the average fruiting is
60 kg.
60 kg average fruiting from this plant which we got.
Or after 7 years.
After 7 years,
80 to 100 kg
80
per
to 100
plant.
kg per plant is the average. Let me show you some another images. This is also, you can see the size of the apple. These are the golden apples. This is the variety known as Anna and Dorset variety, which are being formed by Palampur University. Palampur University has founded this variety, which can be very nicely grown in hot areas. This is also the image of the apple. These are the plants which are grafted in back in December to January. Apple and almond both are being grafted in January to December month. In this month, these plants goes into dormant season. After going dormant season, we can send them plants without soil. So these plants are being sent to all over India without soil through courier. It is possible in the month of the December and January. Now farmers will talk about the intercropping of these plants. We have to grow these plants in at the difference of 15 feet plant to plant and line to line. Distance is 15 feet. In 1 acre, we can grow about 160 plants, in which you can use 80 plants of apple and 80 plants of almond. 1 plant of apple and then 1 plant of almond. By this type of making procedure, you can do the intercropping. We are doing this intercropping in our at our farm, and this is we are very successful in that. Other farmers can also try this, as this is the very good thing to do farming. If we talk about the diseases in almond tree, there are not that much disease. Only one disease is that which we call as squeezing of leaves. In that stage, leaves got squeezed, and for that we can spray we can do the spray of bavastin
and
captan after 7 to 7 days.
Three spray only.
3 spray only, fully spray, and the quantity of the bavastin and captan will be
2 gram per liter.
2 gram per liter. 2 gram
per liter water
of bavastin and 2.
No, only bavastin, yeah, captan. One only.
You can use bavastin or you can use captan. That the quantity of that is 2 gram per
liter water.
And there are no that much disease in almond trees. When we talk about the apple trees, there are some diseases, and for that you can use the product of the ICL company, which is best ICL company. Those products are fully organic. For the good fruits, we have to do the pruning of those both the plants in the month of
December.
December. Almond also need to be cutted, and um, apple also need pruning. For taking the tutorial of the that videos are present on YouTube. Our channel is by the name of the Rana Gold Apple. I'm repeating, Rana Gold Apple. That is on YouTube. We have dropped some videos for the farmers how that they can uh, do cutting of the plants, pruning of the almond and the apple both. After cutting the when we do the pruning of the apple trees, we put an black oil that is known as
Japani paste.
Japani paste. From where we cut the plant, we put the paste on that area specifically.
After
And
that,
then after
TSO.
that, we spray the TSO
TSO.
spray. TSO spray, which
Yes.
is being sprayed on the apple trees. And I'm showing now you the image of the apple tree. This is the tree which is 3 years old. Now, as you can see, there are many vegetative growth on the tree, and this is the before image of pruning. And now I will show you the after image after the we have done pruning. And this is the image of the same tree which we have pruned in the month of the December. Now you can easily see the difference between both the plants. We have cleared the stem so that main stem can get maximum sunlight. To get the maximum sunlight, we need pruning in the month of the December. This is also the image of the big tree. And this is the plant which is near about 6 years old. You can see there is very much vegetative growth on this tree. If there is more vegetative growth, the quality of the fruit is less. So to get the good quality of the fruit, we need to prune the trees. Now I will share the picture of the same tree after pruning. Now you can see this is the image after pruning the same tree. We have pruned the extra vegetative growth. The stems which are thinner than our thumb, we cut that. We cut those, and we spared the buds. As you will, when you zoom the picture, you can see some black spots on the tree. This is the black paint which we use
Japani
to
paste.
put on the tree. This is known as Japani paste.
Mr. Uday Pratap, are you trying to
Yes,
share
ma'am.
some pictures?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
trying to share some more pictures. This is the picture of the
2-year
2
plants.
years old apple. You can see the fruiting on this tree after 2 years. Basically, normally plants start fruiting after 3 years, but in some plants which are strong, you can also get the fruiting after 2 years. This is the initial fruiting, and in after 7 years, apple plant fully matured. After maturity, you can get one around 1 quintal fruits from one plant. The time of the apple fruiting is which month?
Mm. Flowering in the February and fruit setting March, and mature plant fruit in the 10 June to 20 June in Haryana.
In Haryana, in our place, 10 June to 20 June, we got the fruit. Now we talk about the advantages of growing apple trees in our area. As we know that in the Himachal areas, from the Himachal we got the first fruit. After that we got fruit from Kashmir and that from Kaza. Then Kaza at the more height. The first crop of the apple we got in month of the August from Himachal. First starts from Solan, then from Kinnaur, Shimla, and then we go upwards and time delayed by. In that time, we are getting fruit in the month of the July in our Haryana. On that time, there are
June, July,
there are no fruit in the market. The fruit which we get in the market are of waxed fruit which are being kept in the cold store. Those are not fresh fruits, and the costing of the fruit is very high. And as we when we grow apple trees and we get fruit in that time, we got the good value of the fruit
and
fresh fruit. These green apples, when we send in the market, what rate we get? 150 rupees per kg around in the market easily, because on that time the fruit price of the fruit is 220 to 250 rupees per kg,
and no need to take the market on our farm.
We sell our fruits from our farm. Almond and apple, both of the fruits we sell from our farms. We put the board on the road and do some local marketing that that people can get fruits from our farm fresh. People visited at farm and we give them fruits. Farmers who are producing them, they can also, if they grow in the large number of area, they can also get their fruit to the market, or they can also sell from their farm. As the new concept is now developing, that is farm to people. Farmers should also concentrate on that concept, that they can also sell the fruits from their farms. This is the image of the almond, which we have taken out of the cover, and then you can see the strong, hard wooden type. This, after cracking that, we got the giri of badam. The variety of the badam is California. Gurbandi badam. Gurbandi badam in our area.
Rana Gurbandi 96.
The name of the variety of this badam is Rana Gurbandi 96. Yes, ma'am. Now we can take the questions of farmers also.
Thank you, Mr. Uddhav Pratap and Mr. Narender Chauhan for presentation.
Welcome.
Now I'll take questions from our participants.
Yes,
okay. The first question is intercropping almond and apple common in the farms in your area?
Yes.
Is it common? Common
no, common.
No, not common yet, but many farmers are doing this, following a procedure as we have set it and demo at our farm. Farmers visit, or they also got to know about through social media. They visit our farm, they call us, we deliver the plants from courier also. Now many farmers are accepting this intercropping in our area because we are the first to doing that. And now people are changing. Many farmers are now demanding apple and almond trees for doing intercropping.
Okay. Next question is there any particular variety of almonds you are growing?
Yes, we are growing Gurbandi badam. And the name of, as we have founded this variety in the hot areas, we have given the name Rana Gurbandi 96. This is the variety of the almond which we are growing in our area.
Okay, and what is the rate of it?
The rate of the one plant is 150 rupees. If farmer take from here, and if he needs to get courier, the rate of the price of the plant is 170 per plant, and we do the delivery of minimum 10 plants.
Okay. Next question is, once apple tree is planted, for how many years it can yield?
It can yield about 45 years. The age of the apple tree is 45 years average.
Okay. Next question, which are the best regions in India for growing apples and almonds?
The best areas which are being recognized in past are the mountain areas. These are Himachal and Kashmir. But now the time has changed, and we are successfully growing these plants in our Haryana, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh. We have also sent some plants to Gujarat farmers, MP farmers, and in Morbi, Gujarat,
Odisha and Bihar.
Odisha and Bihar also, apple is growing successfully. And now this time, farmers from Sangli, Maharashtra, they have uh, asked for plants. We have delivered to them, and those are blooming very perfectly. Those are giving flowering. This is the we got the images from them.
Okay. Next question is marketing of these two crops easy? Are you getting a good price?
Yes, ma'am. The marketing is very, very easy, as in that time there are no apples in the market. So we can also sell them to the big market, or we can sell them to the small fruit sellers also. As we talk about us, we have, for the experiment, we have sold our apples to the fruit sellers, and also to the direct to the farmers. The marketing is very easy, because uh, the almond which you get in the market is rate is very high, and apple is also very high in the on that time, in which time we are getting food. So marketing is very easy, not that hard.
Okay. Next question is, Mr. Uday Pratap, what is your background? Are you also full-time involved in these farming activities?
Ma'am, I have done BTech from computer science, then I have done my MBA, and from last 1 years, I am fully involved with my father in these activities. I have chosen my profession as a farming because I saw the very scope in this particular farming, this type. As my father is very interest in the farming, he have developed the almond variety, and now we are working on the khurmani also, apricot. We got success in apricot. We will start producing them from next years, and this is the if a person can do modern farming, they can earn good money as compared to job or other some professions.
Okay. Next question is, how do you help other farmers?
When any farmer who visited us or called us, we tell them the whole procedure, and we guide them to how to grow the plants, when to grow the plants, how to do pruning. We give them full demonstration, and we are always available for the farmers for any type
At
of
our
help.
channel Rana Gold Apple, and on if any farmer come our farm, I discuss him and explain everything at our farmer also. Farm at our farm also they
Okay.
can talk.
If a farmer is visiting from far areas, we make the arrangement for him stay also. If he is not able to go back, we will make him arrange for the stay also, and give him full demonstration without any fees, without anything, no, anything special. We need that every farmer should go towards these fruit intercropping, because as in our areas, many farmers are now in busy in growing only rice and wheat, which is, they are using more DAPs, ureas, and not getting as much as result as expected, because it is in very large quantity.
And 5 layer farming in orchard fruit plants also ready to demonstration at our farm.
We have
Oh,
also now developing an orchard which is based on 5 layer farming, and which is good for the farmers, because after developing that orchard, a farmer can uh, start earning after only 6 months. They have to not wait for the 5 to 6 years for the long for the income. And 491 plants can be grown in 1 acre only if they follow the 5 layer farming.
Okay, good to know this. Next question is, what are the main difficulties you face in apple farming these days?
Main difficulty,
कोई बीमारियां वगैरह आ जाती हैं मौसम की वजह से
some
वही
viruses that can because of the mosum or insects. Those are the only difficulties which we are facing, but we are facing them. We are using the products of ICL. As we got to know that ICL is a company which is producing their nutritions and uh, antibiotics
medicines.
medicines which are good for the apple trees. There is a ICL agronomist GP Sharma who is working from last 20 years in Himachal on apple. We met him in last month, and we got to know about some many knowledge from them. This is a new crop. There are some challenges to know about the right pruning and many other things, but we are learning very fast, as everything is available on net nowadays, so we can learn also from there.
Okay, and next question is, like other agriculture crops, do you face over supply of apple and price falling?
No, not yet. As in our areas, apples, as I have earlier said, the apples are not available in that time, so we are not facing that much of like this over producing or falling of price, because this is a new crop in that season. So people, we can easily sell them. We only got always got shortage of supply.
Fruits.
Demand is more, supply is less.
Okay, and next question is, do you sell planting materials to farmers?
Yes, ma'am, we do. We do send the planting materials to the farmers, as our number is visible on here. He told us farmers can contact us through that number. We produce the fruit plants, and we also deliver the plants to the farmers. There's a
Okay,
two time in the month of the March. They can visit our farm and take the plants, and if they want the delivery, they need to contact us from the 20th Feb to 15th October, and we do the booking, advance booking, and then send the plants in the month of the December and January.
okay, and next question is, are many young people in your area taking up farming as a career like you are doing?
Yes, ma'am. Nowadays, many people in our areas, young people are accepting this as a farmer as their occupation.
Okay,
In our guidance.
In our areas and many other farming also.
okay. Next question is from one of our participants, Mr. Mohan. The question is cold storage facility available near to your farm?
No, ma'am. Till now, we have not cold storage facility, and
Hmm.
we have not even used that facility, because we got always got shortage of the fruits.
Shortage of fruits.
So we have not contacted any of the cold store. Maybe there are available like for potatoes and some other materials, but for apple, we haven't contacted any cold store.
Demand, very big demand, but availability less than
As
demand.
people got to know that we are growing apple in the hot areas, people rushed at our farm in every month of the May and June for tasting the plants, and we we try to give maximum as much as possible to the more people, so they can taste and believe that the apple can be grown very easily in our area. Almond also.
Okay. Can your apples be grown in hill stations in South India?
South India. Agar if there is less than 6 degrees in winter, after that they can grow in south also. If no temperature down, then they can't cultivate there.
The problem is not the hot. The
Hmm.
plant which need is some cold
Dormant
time
season.
for to get into the dormant season. So we need to at least temperature of 6 degrees in winters for going
20
plant
days
for the 20 days, so that
minimum.
plant can easily go into the dormant season.
Okay. Okay. Let me check if any further questions are left.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a next question. Do you sell to directly to wholesalers or also to individual retailers? What percentage to both categories?
Fruit or plants, ma'am?
Can you repeat? Sorry, we could not hear.
What about what we are talking? Fruits or plants? Retailers.
Fruits.
Fruits. Fruit we have not able to not able to send to the wholesaler because the demand is very high. Till now, we are not able to send them to the wholesalers because farmers rushed at our farm, and we sell them to the directly. And to the small retailers, we have sold the apple for getting know about the what price we can get. As in Karnal, our district is Karnal. There are the fruit sellers to which we have sent the one or two boxes of apple to each to make sure that what price we get, and we got about 120 to 150 rupees per kg very easily, because in that time there are no apple in the market, and the price of the apple is 250 good quality and 200 rupees of normal apple.
Okay. And how about plants?
Plants we are not selling to the wholesalers. We are selling to the direct to the farmers, as farmer contact us to the, for the 20 plants, 50 plants, or
And
100
fixed
plants
price 150
at
only.
the fixed price of 150 rupees per plant. And if they want deliveries, 170 rupees per plant. Some farmers have asked for the large number of plants, as 694 is the now order in the March. There's a farmer from Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh. He has asked for the 694 plants of almond. He have done booking, and he will take his plants in the month of the March.
Okay. And next question is there export potential for your apples?
Yes, ma'am. The quality and the size of the apple is very good. Taste is very good. It's juicy apple, and the green apple, which is used in worldwide in the processed food, is green apple, as in cakes, in pastries, and in other many things. Green apple is more used as compared to red apple.
Okay. Next question is what is the price of plants you supply?
Price of the plants is 150
150.
rupees if farmers reach at our farm, and 170 rupees if they want delivery. And we send minimum plants of 10 plants through delivery. And if they want to take from here, they can take 1, 2, 300 as much they need.
Okay. Let me check if any further questions are left out now. Okay. Next question, Mr. Mohan. What about hot areas like Andhra? Can we grow your apples?
As we have said earlier, if the temperature in the winters is near about 6 degrees, then we can go. If the winter is not there, it's a little bit difficult, but they can try for from 1 to 2 plants if they want to. As in some areas, pomegranate plants are grown and their leaves are being dropped through spray of
Ethereal spray.
ethereal spray.
150 ml per liter water. The spray on the plants, and plants will go in the dormant season for 20 days, so that they can experiment and can grow in the hot areas.
Experiment, do the experiment. If the temperature is not about 6 degrees in winters, if the temperature is cold in winters, then plants can easily grow.
Okay. So I don't see any. Okay. Okay. One of our participants has mentioned, thank you for this interesting talk. We wish you all the success.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah. So now we have come to end of question. Mr. Mohan is also thanking you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now we have come to end of question round. Agricultureinformation.com likes to thank our speakers, Mr. Uday Pratap and Mr. Narender Singh Chauhan, for answering all the questions. And we also like to thank all the participants for joining this meeting. The meeting will now be closed.
Okay, thanks.